Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot, the tarot reading that is done exclusively for people who want to manifest better, more quickly, more exactly, more precisely. And so, with that goal in mind, things are a little bit different here. Yeah. First of all, this is the only picture you're going to see on your screen. That's it for the next 12 minutes or so, give or take. I'm redoing that to minimize the amount of visual distraction. As you work with two-dimensional screens, okay, laptop, desktop, smartphone, television, doesn't make any difference. Working with two-dimensional screens puts you in a spectator position. You want to be a participator. You want to be on the field, not watching the game, but actually being in the game. That's how you get the energy for manifesting. So, to minimize the distractions, it's just this one picture so you can follow along. Many people apparently close their eyes and get into a slight meditative state. It opens up their imagination. They follow along with my story. And that's appropriate because my main goal here is to inspire you. That's a pretty heavy-duty goal. You think about most tarot readings, they really don't care one way or another. I do because we're talking about your ability to manifest. So I need to inspire you. We need to work together. You need to have very few visual distractions. You need to allow the pictures from your subconscious surface. And so, your goal is to minimize distraction. My goal is to put together a narration, a reading of the cards that inspires you. It's teamwork. Let's begin. 2 rows, bottom row, upper row, of course. The middle card in the bottom row and the middle card in the upper row are where we begin and end the reading. They are very important, but they're not necessarily the most important. Let's get to today's story. First, the big card, the oracle card, bottom row, right in the middle, is time to go. Interesting, because time to go. Are you the one that is choosing to leave, or are you being told to leave? Or could it be a combination of both? Anyway, time has run out. Let's get a little more detail. So, bottom row all the way to the left, we have the 2 of Swords. 2s always mean some kind of decision. Swords always mean thoughts, ideas, beliefs, words. Very much your conscious mind, not the subconscious, very much your conscious. And what you see here in the picture is that this individual's arms are crossed. That means that they're avoiding the truth in some way. They're blocking their emotions. And you see all the water in the picture. You know, in tarot cards, water is emotion. They're not dealing with the water. Their feet are on firm land. They're blocking their heart. They're blocking their subconscious. The message about leaving is there. But you're not paying attention. Let's see if we can find out more. Queen of Swords, next one. Another swords energy. Queens, well, they always take care of business, right? The kings make the proclamations, the queens take care of business, and the Queen of Swords is perceptive, very clever, very straight talking. So what these 2 cards together tell me is you know it is time to leave. You know that. That's what the Queen of Swords is telling me. You know it's time to leave. You're just avoiding that message. You can't make up your mind. And to make it even more complicated, the next card over is the 8 of Swords. Here you see a gal who is bound, blinded, and has 8 swords, coincidentally, all around her. They're all around her, but they're not blocking her. You can see all she has to do is step forward. And you see she's stepping in a kind of a stream, water, emotion. What these 3 cards tell me, the 2 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and the Queen of Swords, what they tell me is you are getting the message. It is time to go. But you're not paying attention to it. You're holding off a decision. You know it's imminent. You know you have to make the decision, and you already know what the decision is. The 2 of Swords and the 8 of Swords says you just don't want to do it, but the Queen of Swords is telling you, come on. Come on, quit fooling yourself. It is now time. And to kind of emphasize that a little bit, the final card in the bottom row, Justice. Logic, truth, fairness. That's really what's driving you. You know it's time to go. You're getting the message. You are just not doing anything with it. You want a life that is fairer. You want a life that is balanced. You want justice. But you're not moving towards it. Although you're clear, you know absolutely, positively, you know exactly where you have to go, why you have to go, how you're going to get there. Maybe you're afraid of the price of freedom. Let's go up top. All the way to the left, first card is the Devil. Very often, people look at the Devil as something outside them. In fact, a comic who had a very interesting career, very short but very intense, Flip Wilson, famous for the phrase, "Devil made me do it." And the devil is always looked at as some force outside. And although you can see devilish energies outside of you all around, fact of the matter is that for most of us, if not all of us, the devil is our own dark side. It's bondage. It's addiction. You are comfortable with hell. You're comfortable. You're used to it. It's always been this way. God, but I hate it. Man, I hate it. And I know it's not doing me any good, and I know I really need to get away. It's time to go. Time has run out. It's time to go. But man, I got that addiction. I'm used to it. And all of us are guilty, by the way. All of us are guilty. We're all part of a system that we know is killing us, literally. And we can't help ourselves because it's what we know. It's like, and this is going to be a little extreme, but it's like you were born into a family who every day takes their head and rams it into the wall. Hard as they can, every day. One time, boom, into the wall. They have their reasons for doing it. And so you've done it since you've been tiny, tiny, tiny. You're still doing it today. You know it's no good for you. It's wrecking your brain. It's wrecking your health. It's wrecking... Doesn't make any difference. You're used to it. It's the way it's always been. It's going to end up killing you. It's okay. It's the way it's always been. So one of the reasons why, as we look at the bottom row, you got the 2 of Swords, you got the 8 of Swords, you got the Queen of Swords, you looking for justice, you can't help but stay where you are. You know it's time to go. But I'm used to it. So what do we do? Well, first of all, Ace of Cups. Love yourself. Respect yourself. Say, okay, just because it's always been that way and I'm used to it, and in a weird way, I'm sort of comfortable with it, I can't continue. But for me to find a justice in my life, I need to love and respect myself. And remember, you can't give to anybody else what you don't have. And so if you want to give love, if you want to be positive with other people, if you want to be supportive of other people, kind to other people, you got to be all of that to yourself. And we're not. We're not. John D. Rockefeller, a man who I detest in words that I can't even express. He was so ugly, so vile for so many reasons. Said once, I want workers, I don't want thinkers. And that's what he has raised in our schools, in our work system. He's also the guy, by the way, responsible for Big Pharma, another disgusting piece. But I want workers, not thinkers. I want people who are robots. I don't want them to love themselves, like themselves, even appreciate themselves. That's no. That's not the game. You want to break that devil energy? You want to quit doing what's hurting you? You got to love yourself. Now, next card, Seven of Pentacles, says, well, okay, that's a great idea. Sounds good, but what are you going to do? Well, Pentacles are things that we value. The Seven is saying, okay, let me reevaluate my Pentacles. Let me see what I reevaluate what I value. Am I just listening to what they're telling me is important, or am I deciding for myself what's important, what's good for me? Am I going to keep slamming my head into the wall, or am I going to quit it? Thankfully, the final card up there is the Sun card. The only thing you can say about the Sun card is good, and more good. It illuminates, it clarifies. It's success. You can quit the devil energy. You can break away from that. It is time to go. Your time has run out. It's time to move forward to the middle card up top. Yeah. How about the King of Wands? Wands are positivity, excitement, enthusiasm, being plugged into a real life. That's what you want. That's the justice that you're seeking. Make my life mean something to me in my terms. Well, it's in your hands. You know what the answer is. You know what the destination is. You know why you got to go. That devil energy is what's keeping you. I'm not used to it. It's in a place where I'm not comfortable. You're comfortable ramming your head into the wall every day? No. But I'm used to it. Not good enough. Not good enough. Time has run out. It's time to go. That's the reading for today. Back tomorrow with more Manifestation Tarot readings. Hope you're here with me. If not, between now and the next time we get together, peace and blessings.